How Carnage can help. I wanted to talk quickly about how Roman Polanski's Carnage made me think about how short films are written. This film is a direct adaptation of a Yasmina Reza's play called The God of Carnage, and most of the credit for it can be attributed to her. Now, the plot is simple. Two couples are meeting in an apartment to discuss the fact that their respective sons got in a fight. The reunion will start normally with an adult behavior, but as time goes by, they will start acting irrationally.
I'm sick to death of it. We were nice to you.
The whole message of the film is that their original behavior, when they used diplomacy, was not true to their real self.
Well, you have to cut the pears thicker than the apples because they cook faster.
Oh, right.
And that basically we are nothing but animals waiting for a reason to unleash our true nature.
You're blowing this all out of proportion!
I want to set that aside for a moment because it is not what caught my attention and made me think about short movies. It's more about the mechanics used to keep the characters in this apartment and push the story forward. See, a lot of amateur short movies, for budget reasons, take place in a flat or even in a single room. And if the script contains more than a one-shot joke or a simple conversation, you'll eventually have to get the story going. But you will also have to give a reason for your characters to remain in said apartment. I think Carnage makes a good job at keeping them here without explicitly giving us the reason why. They could leave at any time, but they just don't. It even plays with us by moving them closer and closer to the exit, just to draw them back again. The same phenomenon can be observed with cellular phones in modern horror movies. We're so connected nowadays that you have to give a ridiculous reason for the protagonist's phone not to work. No signal, no battery. Why wouldn't you just find a reason for a phone call not to be helpful? So instead of just saying the door is broken or it's the end of the world outside, Carnage gives us these situations.
You want some more coffee? Some real coffee?
Coffee, all right.
It's okay, Pen, I'll get it.
Worse! You just left it out there trembling with fear in a hostile environment. That poor critter was probably eaten by a dog or a rat.
She's right about that.
What do you mean she's right?
I mean, come on.
I think what keeps them here is also what makes the film work for me, and I listed 4 reasons. A. The exacerbation of events and character traits. These 4 characters are archetypes. You have the I never get off my phone and wear a suit cause I'm a lawyer, the I manage stuff and I will manage you too, the I am a regular Joe, and the I am a neurotic writer. Having such clear characterization from the get-go helps justifying when a character seems to be overreacting to something.
Justified. Yeah. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, put New York in a specific time of day.
Though it makes the film look caricatural. If the viewer accepted the suspension of disbelief, it pretty much works and keeps the story going. B. The switching of allegiances. Creating a dynamic that can carry on for an entire film with just 4 characters and no flashback, ellipse or side story can be difficult.
Look, I'm really sorry, but I can't stay either.
But Carnage uses a simple theatrical tool, switching allegiances.
You know, when women cry, men are pushed to a breaking point.
The film starts with 2 couples tolerating each other's presence. The tone quickly switches to a figurative fight between the couples. The premise of the film could encourage to believe that it will stay this way all along, but no. At some point, the quarrel will oppose men and women. 3 of them will then gang against one, or one will take another one's defense.
Well, he has the right to his ideas.
This is what creates the scenes in this movie. We basically never know who will get mad at who and for what reason.
I don't even protest anymore.
C. The setup quickly paying off. Carnage is filled with the method of setting something up for it to pay off later. At some point, we come to the conclusion that nothing here happens without a reason. The film is a perfect application of the Chekhov's gun.
You gotta taste this cobbler.
Here are some examples. Why does Michael mention that the cobbler is remainings?
Hey, that cobbler left, Penny? She makes a mean cobbler.
Because Nancy has a fragile stomach. Why is Penelope focusing on her art books?
I see you're an art enthusiast.
Yes.
Because Nancy shares her fragile stomach with them.
Go get a bucket.
Why is Alan on his phone all the time?
Okay.
To create a reaction when he loses it.
There.
Shit!
Why is he secretive about his pharmaceutical case?
Manipulation of the stock price. Listen, Walter, I'll call you back in a minute.
Because it concerns Michael's mother.
Tell her.
Tell her what?
Tell her what you know about that poisonous shit of yours.
Tulips?
We bought tulips!
Tulips.
This is what I think of you stupid tulips!
You got the idea. And last but not least, D. The alcohol. I'm not going to demonstrate the effects that alcohol has on the characters. It has the same effects on every human being. But it would be unfair to hide the fact that the consumption of alcoholic beverages in the film helps the story escalate pretty quickly. Conclusion, that wasn't a lesson on how to write a short movie, but a reminder that even if you have a small budget, clever ideas in writing mechanics can make it work. It's all in here. Practically every method that is used here comes from theater, this film being an adaptation. Just be clever. Think about how you can justify a situation without breaking the suspension of disbelief. I am pretty sure nobody enjoys hearing a character saying, "I don't have any signal on my phone." I realize that this analysis was a little bit confused, but I hope you got what I was trying to say. See ya.